Hi, this is Jessie with Plan with Jessie, and I wanted to show you this cool new metal stencil that I bought. I got it from Blank and Write. Jason, he has a blog that he sells these through, and this came from Singapore. There's so many cool things on here that'll be perfect for planners. There's check boxes, we have weather. With this you can make all the different numbers. There's meals, shopping, photograph, travel ones. There's arrows, there's stars, there's just so much. So I'm just going to quickly show you how it works and how well it works. I really like how sturdy it is because it is metal. I think that's really great. And I paid $14 for this, 14 and some change for this, including shipping from Singapore, so it's a little pricey, but I think that it's going to be very useful. And size-wise, it's quite small. Like here's my Hobonichi Weeks, it fits right in there. This comparison, this is my personal Filofax, obviously it fits, it's tiny. But for icons, you don't need them to be too large. So, why don't I use? I'm going to be using the new Papermate Inkjoy, which I also made a video about. So check that out if you haven't. I'm going to do the dog first. So this would be good if you have pets and you have to remember vet appointments, or there's a cat on here also. If you have to remember to my cat food or change cat litter or whatever. So there's a little pets. Let's see. Let's do some weather. Let's make it sunny today. Is it going to be sunny today? Let's hope so. There. So this is probably one of my favorite ones is the little sun. I think that is so cute. So for those of you that track weather in your planner, instead of having to use stickers or stamp, you can just use the weather. And there is snow and rain and thunderstorms as well. Let me show you how the check boxes will work. So if you don't have grid paper, actually I have grid paper, so I don't know if this will be as handy. But if you don't have grid paper and you want a check box instead of using a sticker, you just do that. And then you have checkbox, and obviously you can use whatever color ink you want. So if you want purple check boxes, use a purple pen. Let's see what else.
Mama, we are gonna have sun.
Oh, good. Let's see. Let me show you how the numbers work. So these are the numbers, and it just kind of takes a little bit of thinking to figure out how you what you want to include. So give me a 2-digit number.
1.
No, something higher than 10.
13.
13. Okay. So for 13, we will need a 1 and a 3. So to make the 1, can you see this? Okay. Make the 1, and then make a 3. Well, probably should have made that a little bit longer to match the 3. Oops. Let's try that again. There, so 13. Okay, so any number combination you want to make, you can do that with that little section. I also like that this top, I don't know if you can see that, if you don't want a straight line, like in your bullet journal sections, for example, you can just use this, and it makes a cool wavy line. And then there's also a small ruler. Can you see that on the bottom? A few of these I'm not sure what they're for. I don't know what this is. Maybe if I draw it, it'll make sense, but I do not know what that is. No, still don't know what that is. I really don't know what that's supposed to be. But there is a ton of stuff. Let me show you the silverware one, which would be good for if you write down your meals in your planner, for your journal. This pen is not working very well. I think I need a finer tip. Let's try the 5. It's just not picking up. There we go. So cute. So, little knife and fork. You see that? So cute. Yeah, so there's just a ton of things on here. I think that the possibilities for this are just enormous. And if you have a bullet journal especially, I think that this would be good just because you can add more detail to a blank page. And the icons are small enough that they're not going to take up much needed space. Let me show you an example. I used, for next week, I put in weather. Let's find that page. See, so on this day, I put in the weather icon, and it's so small that it's not taking up an enormous amount of space. So if you're using something smaller like this, you know, you're really going to like, I think, the size. And I think my favorite thing is the fact that the stencil is so small that I can just stick it in my journal or in my Filofax, and it's not going to take up any space at all. Yet it's got so much. So if I wanted to carry stickers that had all this, or stamps, obviously I would need a whole book. So I think this will be pretty useful, and I will continue to post on Instagram pictures of how I'm using this. If you want to follow me on Instagram, I am also playing with Jessie there. I will put the link below, and I will put the link down below from where I purchased this if you want to get one yourself. Thanks for watching. Bye.